This reading is from Grace Moments for July 29th. It's entitled God's Will by Pastor Matt Ewart. He broke up with me. Must be God's will. I lost my job. Must be God's will. Tragedy hit that family. Must be God's will. I made every green light. Must be God's will. I'm not sure who needs to hear this, but just because something happens, whether good or bad, doesn't necessarily mean it was God's will for it to happen. Just read through the Bible and you will find several examples of things that happened that were the opposite of what God wanted to happen. The good news is that God can still work through things that aren't His will. We know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him, who have been called according to His purposes. Romans chapter 8, verse 28. When the plans of man result in evil, God's plan is to make everything work out for good. The same is true of your own life. The regrettable choices you made in the past were not in line with God's will, but through His love and forgiveness, God can tell His story of grace even through your brokenness. Today, you might experience God's will being done in your life, and you might experience what it's like when things run against His will. No matter what happens, His plan is to work all things out for your good. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Have a blessed day. God bless you. And know that whatever you're going through, God will get you through.